Welcome to JMC V-Learning. Today I'll be teaching to grade 8. I'll be doing unit 5, Between the Miles. In this lesson, you can listen to a role play. You will learn how to change the meaning of a word by adding a suffix, and also you will learn about comparative and superlative. We'll start the lesson. This is a conversation between mother, Lahiru, and father. We'll listen to it.
Son, what time will they leave Japan?
They would have left by now. They live closer to the Nagoya airport.
That's good. Let me think. Nagoya to Sri Lanka?
It's nearly 6,500 kilometers from Nagoya to Sri Lanka.
Really? How long will it take?
It will take about 8.5 hours.
Are there any direct flights?
Yes, I checked, and they are taking a direct flight to Colombo.
Let's get ready to go to the airport to pick them up.
Mother, remember, we didn't go to the airport. They'll take a taxi to come here.
Ah, yes. You told me about it this morning.
Are you sure about it?
Yes, father. I checked with him when he wrote to me last.
All right. Lahiru, you have to help me to prepare dinner.
Sure, mother, I will.
I'll help you too.
That's great.
So, Lahiru was waiting for a visitor from Japan. Lahiru and his family was getting ready to welcome one of Lahiru's friends. So, here they say Lahiru's friend is from Nagoya in Japan, and they will be coming to Sri Lanka to visit Lahiru. We'll go to the questions asked from this role play. Read the conversation and say whether the following statements are true or false. The first one is, Lahiru has a pen friend in Japan. So, I think the statement is true because Lahiru was expecting a friend from Japan. So, we need to say it's true. We can use the letter T for true. There are no direct flights from Nagoya. No, the statement is false because in the role play it said that there is a direct flight from Nagoya to Sri Lanka. So, this statement is false. We use F to speak about false. Lahiru called his pen friend over the phone to ask about the airport pickup. This statement is false because it said that in the last letter he wrote to Lahiru only, it was mentioned that no need to pick them up from the airport. So, Lahiru called his pen friend over the phone to ask about the airport pickup is a false statement. Lahiru and his father will help mother to prepare dinner. Yes, Lahiru as well as his father both agreed to help mother to prepare the dinner. So, this statement is true. Read the text and complete the following sentences. Lahiru and his family are getting ready to, and they have given 3 answers. Go on a trip, welcome a friend, organize a party. So, Lahiru and his family are getting ready to welcome a friend. I will select this answer to fill this blank. Lahiru's mother knew about Nagoya, talked much about Nagoya, did not know much about Nagoya. So, what do you think? Do you think Lahiru's mother knew about Nagoya, or did she talk a lot about Nagoya, or did not know anything or did not know much about Nagoya? So, I think the answer is did not know much about Nagoya, because father is the one who gave details about Nagoya. Lahiru and his family will to pick up Lahiru's pen friend and his family. Go, not go, go to airport. So, Lahiru and his family will not go to pick up Lahiru's pen friend and his family, because in the role play, if you go through it again, mother says, let's get ready to go to the airport to pick them up. But then Lahiru says, mother, remember we needn't go to the airport. They'll take a taxi to come here. So, Lahiru and his family will not go to pick up Lahiru's pen friend and his family. Lahiru's pen friend has confirmed about his airport pickup by airmail, by email, by SMS. So, it says that I checked with him when he wrote to me last. When he wrote to me, that means Lahiru has received a letter from his friend. So, as this letter came from Japan or came from another country, it should be air mail. The flight will take about 8 hours, 8.5 hours, 9 hours. So, here the answer should be the flight will take about 8.5 hours. Now, I think you would have learned how to answer the questions asked from a role play. We will go to the next part. If you turn to page number 51 in your pupils book, you can learn about how to change the words and their meanings by adding a letter group, or we call it a suffix, to words at the end. So, you know, when we take a word and if we add a few letters, or we say a letter group at the end of the word, then we can change the meaning of the word. So, if you can remember, you have learnt about affixes. Under affixes, there are two parts called suffixes and prefixes. So, you know, prefixes, it's added at the beginning of the word, and a suffix is added at the end of the word. So, here we are speaking about suffixes which will be added at the end of the word to change its meaning. Here they have given some suffixes: full, less, ness, li. Full of, full gives the meaning of full of, which will be peace. To the word peace, they have added the suffix full and they have made the word peace full, which gives a different meaning. Success, again the same thing, they have added the suffix full at the end of the word and made successful. The suffix less, which gives the meaning without. Home, they have added less and made a new word homeless. Help, less, helpless, which gives a different meaning, because help means where we'll get help from someone or will be helping someone, but helpless means no help. Here they have taken the word ness, the suffix ness. It speaks about the state or condition. Neatness, neatness. Kindness, kindness. Li talks about the manner. Eagerly, nearly. So here you can see the suffixes fullessly are added to these words and it gives a different meaning, or it changes the meaning. In activity 5.2, they say copy this into your writing book and complete the table. So here we need to complete this table. They have given some suffixes, li, fullness, less, and they have given a few words: help, spot, sudden, fair, pain and worth. So we need to fix these words into the proper suffix. We will see how to do it. The word help, we can write it as helpful and helpless using these suffixes. Spot, we can use the suffix less and change the meaning of the word spot as spotless. Sudden, we can add ly and write it as suddenly. Fair, we can add the suffix ness and write it as fairness. Pain, here we can use the suffix full as well as less. So we can write as painful and painless. So it gives two different meanings. Worth, we add the suffix less and write it as worthless. So I think you can do this alone in your writing books as we have discussed it. Turn to page number 52 in your pupils book and you will see this exercise. This is a story. We need to complete this story by changing this word, by adding the correct suffix to these given words to make a meaningful story. So we will see how to do it. There lived a, they have given the word beauty, girl named Purni. So we need to add a suffix. We can use the suffix full to make beautiful. There lived a beautiful girl named Purni. Everyone loved her. She was very help. They have given the word help. So we can use the suffix full and make the word helpful. She was very helpful. One day when she was coming home after school with her brother Punsara, they saw a home puppy. So we have to write it as homeless. We have added the suffix less and written homeless. They saw a homeless puppy. Punsara said, "Shall we take him home? It seems helpless and hungry." "Well, I would love to," said Purni. "We'll take it." Purni bent down and stroked its back. The puppy wagged its tail. "It loves us and it needs a home." "Come on, puppy, let's go home," said Punsara. It is, they have given the word thank. So we can use the suffix full and use the word thankful. "It is thankful to you," said her brother. Be care. So we can write be careful. It might jump down. They all went home happily. So this is how we can use the suffixes and complete this story in a meaningful way. So, if you can remember, at the beginning of the lesson, we discussed how Lahiru was ready to welcome his friend from Japan. So, after spending the vacation with his friend, here in school, in the morning assembly, he is ready to share his experience with his friends. We will go through the exercise. At the morning assembly, Lahiru spoke about how he spent his vacation with his Japanese pen friend. Good morning, dear sir, teachers and friends. I would like to share a recent experience I had. I spent my last vacation with my Japanese pen friend Kenta Akimoto, whom we affectionately call Ken. Kenta means healthy and strong. Recently, his parents and his little sister came to Sri Lanka for a short holiday. Now I am going to tell you what I learnt about Japan and its people. Japanese people can be described using several words. They are polite, clean, kind, intelligent, hardworking, respectful and punctual. Now here you can see they have used so many words to describe the people of Japan. They have used polite, clean, kind, intelligent, hardworking, respectful and punctual. Their trains are among the world's most punctual with an average delay of 80 seconds. One of the trains has a speed of nearly 500 kilometers per hour. They are also intelligent and hardworking. They have access to amazing technology. For example, Ken's father has a waterproof mobile phone. My friend even told me that there was a building with a highway passing through it. According to Ken, Japanese people are very strong-willed. They experience nearly 1,500 earthquakes a year. Despite this experience, they always stand strong. It is amazing to know about what they feel about cleanliness. They do not wait for anybody to clean their own surroundings. Now here they are speaking, or Lahiru is explaining about the cleanliness of the people in Japan. They begin their day by cleaning their homes and the surroundings. They see it as their duty to be clean and to maintain a clean neighborhood. So the Japanese believe that it's their duty to clean or maintain the cleanliness in the neighborhood. I hope the things that I shared with you today would be useful to you. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. So this is the speech given by Lahiru at the morning assembly, sharing his experience with his pen friend from Japan. Now we will go to the questions asked from this speech. When did Lahiru's pen friend come to Sri Lanka? Now here they say there is no exact date, but it says I spent my last vacation with my Japanese pen friend. So when did Lahiru's pen friend come to Sri Lanka? During the last vacation. What is his name? So his name is given here. Kenta Akimoto. Lahiru's friend's name is Kenta Akimoto. Who came with Lahiru's pen friend? So not only Ken came, but his parents and his little sister. His parents and his little sister. What are the words that describe Japanese people? So when I was reading this speech, I told you there are so many words used to describe the people in Japan. They have said they are polite, clean, kind, intelligent, hardworking, respectful and punctual. So, those are the words used to describe the people in Japan. The fifth question, Japanese people are punctual. Do you agree? Give reasons. So, I agree. I say yes. The reason is they say their trains are among the world's most punctual with an average of 18 seconds. So, the people who are traveling by train have to be on time because this train will delay only 18 seconds. So, that means they are working on time. So, the answer will be, do you agree? Yes. The reason is their trains are among the world's most punctual with an average delay of 18 seconds. Now you will be learning about comparative and superlative. In the pupil's book, in page number 55, you will see this. Comparing things. Now when we need to compare things or people, we need to use words that we call comparative and superlative. For an example, a big bag. Now this is a big bag. But if there is a bag bigger than that, we say a bigger bag. And if there is a bigger one than all that, then we say the biggest bag. So, comparative means we compare among two things. Superlative means we compare among a group. Now here we compare this bag with this bag. So we say this bag is bigger than that one. But here we compared all three bags, or we compared the biggest, we wanted to find the biggest bag among the group. So this is the biggest bag. So here we say, or here we use ER for comparative words and EST for superlative words. So remember, comparative means we compare among two things. Superlative means we compare among a group. We can change some adjectives and their meanings by adding suffixes ER or EST to their positive form. These new words help to compare. So here again we are speaking about suffixes. So this suffix ER and the suffix EST, which will be added at the end of the word, can change the meaning of the word. Go to page number 56. We can change the words and their meanings by adding a letter group to positive adjectives at the end. These new words help to compare. Here are more examples. So here this is the positive word, comparative and superlative. So this is compared among two. Here it's compared among a group. Happy, happier, happiest. Easy, easier, easiest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. Fast, faster, fastest. Here, if you see, there are some words which ending in the letter Y. The words ending in letter Y, we drop the Y and add I, and we add the suffix ER at the end of the word. Same way in superlative also, we drop the Y, add I and add the suffix EST to make the superlative. Note the letter changes of some words that occur when we make the comparative and the superlative forms. We add more and most to make the comparative and the superlative forms when the positive word is longer than 6 letters. So now here you can see we have added ER and EST to change the meanings of the words. But words with more than 6 letters, words with more than 6 letters. If you see here in the word beautiful, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are about 9 letters in this word beautiful. So words with the letters more than 6 letters, we use more to compare among two and most to compare among a group. So the positive word beautiful becomes more beautiful and most beautiful. Enjoyable, more enjoyable, most enjoyable. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Helpful, more helpful, most helpful. Here are some special words. They have given some positive words: good, bad, old, far. Not like the other two ways. Now here we added ER and EST. Here we added more and most. But here in these words, the word changes. So the positive word good becomes better, and under superlative it becomes best. Bad becomes worse and worst. Old, under comparative it can become older or elder. Under superlative it can be oldest and eldest. Far, farther and farthest. Further and furthest. So now you have learned how to change a positive word into comparative and superlative. Now here we have to complete this paragraph using comparative or superlative forms. So I can give you a small hint in identifying these forms. There are 8 planets in the solar system. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Jupiter is the. So when you get this word the before adding the answer, you should know the comes before the superlative word. So they have given 3 words: big, bigger and biggest. So I said if they have given the word the, then you should select the superlative word. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Mercury is the. Again they have given the. So we should select the superlative word. Small, smaller, smallest. This is the superlative. Smallest planet in the solar system. The hot, hotter, hottest planet is Venus. So as I said before, as they have used the before the blank, we need to add a superlative. The hottest planet is Venus. Mars is close, closer, closest to Earth than Uranus. So now I told you that if you get the word the before the blank, it's easy for you to identify or to recognize that you need to put a superlative. Same way, if you see the word then in the sentence, then you need to add a comparative word. So, Mars is closer, comparative with the ER. Mars is closer to Earth than Uranus. The moon is bright, brighter, brightest. Now here you don't get the or than. So you need to use the positive word. The moon is bright, but the sun is the bright, brighter, brightest. So here again you have got the before the blank, so you have to use a superlative. The sun is the brightest. Venus is far, farther, farthest from Earth, but Neptune is the, again they have given some words. So we have to say Venus is, we don't get the word the or than, so we can say Venus is far from Earth, but Neptune is the farthest. Neptune is cold, colder, coldest. Again here they haven't given the word is or even than. So we can say Neptune is, we can take the positive word, cold, but Uranus is the coldest. You have to take the superlative word. So I think it would have been easy for you to identify where to use the comparative word and the superlative word. Turn to page number 59. This is a collection that was in Lahiru's album. Some photos of some beautiful places. So the first one is Hiller Lake. It's called as Pink Lake as well in Western Australia. This is the only lake that has colorful water. Scientists have proven the strange pink color is due to the presence of algae. So this is found in Australia. Athabasca Falls in Canada. Athabasca Falls in Jasper National Park in Canada is a powerful and picturesque waterfall. It's well known for its force due to the large quantity of water along with sand rock falling into the gorge. There is a wonderful picnic area around this place. So Athabasca Falls are found in Canada. The next one, Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway is the only UNESCO World Heritage Site in Northern Ireland. It is formed as a result of a volcanic eruption 60 million years ago. This has attracted visitors for many centuries. Jacob's Well, north of Wimberley, Texas, USA. This is the largest underwater cave in the world. It has been a continuous source of water for thousands of years. Jacob's Well is an amazing sight to see. The water within the well comes out from a natural spring. So these four places are beautiful and breathtaking places in the world. Hiller Lake, Athabasca Falls, Giant's Causeway and Jacob's Well are beautiful and breathtaking places in the world. So now we will go to the questions. The first question, what is the reason for the color of the water in the Hiller Lake? So if you can remember, it was mentioned due to the presence of algae. Where is Athabasca Falls situated? At the Jasper National Park in Canada. The third one, how is the Giant's Causeway formed? It is formed as a result of volcanic eruption 60 million years ago. So, this is very easy. Actually, the answers are just in the passage. Why is Jacob's Well famous? Because it is the largest underwater cave in the world. The fifth one, they have given some words and to find synonyms from the text. So, synonyms means similar words. So, remember children, now they always say synonyms for similar words and antonyms for opposite words. So, the synonym for odd from the text is strange. Mighty, the similar word for mighty is powerful. Famous, well known. And the synonym for fascinating is picturesque. Write 3 sources of water mentioned above. So, you know there were Hiller Lake, Athabasca Falls and Jacob's Well. So, the 3 sources of water mentioned in the above text is lake, waterfall and natural spring. So, you learnt about comparative and superlative through this lesson. So, I hope you would have understood it. Have a nice day.